Happy Thursday. I just got home and I brought home with me a keg from, what's this, Hangar 24. Never tried this beer. Don't know anything about it, but I know this keg is like 75-80% full, maybe a little more. But anyway, this beer in there, the product is no good. It's been sitting at least a year in the yard. I'm gonna cut this thing. This is stainless steel. I think it's probably 304 stainless. I'm gonna cut it and make a urinal out of this thing. So first thing is I'm gonna drain it, mark out our cuts, and then go from there. All right, so check it out. I got it on my bench or on my little cart here. I marked the center of this circle here. I don't know how to drain this thing. I've never ever worked in the bar business, but I just know that there's really only one opening to this keg, which is right here, and I'm sure that's where the beer comes out of. But anyway, like I said, this thing is way full. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna drill my hole, 1/4-inch hole, pilot hole, and then 3-inch hole, because what it's eventually gonna be, it's gonna be a 4-inch, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be a 4-inch. That's why I'm not going 4-inch all the way. I'm not dedicating myself to 4-inch because it might not be 4-inch. So I'm gonna cut 3-inch because I know 3-inch is just fine. I could always cut out more, but I can't add more if I go over the hole. But anyway, I'm gonna cut a 3-inch hole, I'm gonna drain it that way, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I just drilled my pilot hole. I found the center of this radius here. 1/8 inch. As soon as I pierced through, it just started gushing out air. So I know it was pressurized for like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It was just releasing all this gas that was in there. But anyway, got my pilot hole. I'm gonna chase it with 1/4 inch and then 3-inch hole, and then we'll go from there. And we'll just continue tomorrow because it's already late. And this sounds like a weekend job. So anyway. Happy Friday. It's 7:06 on this Friday, and I'm proceeding on this keg into urinal. So obviously I tried to drill my 3-inch hole on the bottom so I could drain it. I did already drain the beer out of that little bit. I just kind of left it in the front yard and let it pour out. But pain in the ass to drill stainless. It's really hard with the chromium that's in there with the iron. So anyway, I just got enough out to get it drained, and I'll cut my hole for the window of the urinal right now. Yeah, fortunately I do have a plasma cutter, so that makes it a lot easier. Alright, it's looking good. I used a piece of cardboard to make sure my left and right halves are exactly the same. So there's the window that I'm kind of satisfied with. I might go a little bit higher, but I kind of don't really want to cover up the logo there, the sticker of the original Hangar 24. But yeah, that's where it is. So now I'm going to hook up my plasma and get to cutting. Buenos dias, it's Sabado, 11:22 in the morning. I cut a little more on the window of the keg into urinal. I just kind of had to because I just thought it was too small to begin with. There's my scrap right there. So I just thought it was way too small. So look at that. So it's much bigger now. I kind of know my fellow man. You could give him like a whole big old window and he'll still miss. So, anyway, oh, I'm working with Pope. Pope! That's my practice for today. Yeah, so now I'm gonna kind of grind down my cuts, make it nice and pretty. Eventually this will be covered as be protected so you don't, nip yourself, and it's gonna be nice, but let's go in there. For now, we're gonna go get the breakfast, aren't we, Pope? Pope, where are we going? Yeah, it's looking good, I like it. So I've cleaned up my edges here. It's nice and smooth, no sharp edges, nobody's gonna get cut. I'm actually putting pressure with my hand here, absolutely smooth. So, I'm calling that done. This one's quick. This, I haven't deburred yet. At 3 inches. I think I might open that up to 3.5 because this eventually is going to go into a drainage pipe that's 4-inch PVC. So that's probably 3.5 inside, maybe a little bit bigger, but that's why that's not deburred yet because I'm not sure if that's staying 3 inches. Right now I'm going to go to Home Depot and get my fittings for the drainage, which will eventually go into a 4-inch pipe. So it's almost done. And then I'll make the brackets to mount onto the wall, which is really easy. Alright, this thing's all done. This is my keg into urinal. So there's a 3-inch pipe welded on. Tomorrow, that's going to get a hose clamped to it, and then down into a 4-inch PVC pipe that'll be the drain. And here's the, it's just going to be held on by one bolt. I'll just show that actually right now. So that's how it's going to go. That's not the height it's going to be. It's going to go a little higher. That's way too low. Like, look at me, and yeah, it's way, way too low. But anyway, so there's the main window, and then I cut out this window so you can kind of see your target, so to speak. And then there's the single tab that will get mounted to the wall that it goes to. So yeah, it's a success. So this will get mounted tomorrow. There it is, a few months later, all done, looking good. Right on. That's it.